Van Deeb, a dynamic leader with decades of experience building companies and crushing sales. He's been there and done that.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Van Deeb.
Inspiring audiences across the country to do it too. Here's Van.
Welcome to the Van Deeb podcast. I am super excited today. You can see I've got these lovely ladies with me, and we're going to have a great discussion with some of the best thought leaders I know. But before we do anything, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe to this podcast. Subscribe so you get this in your inbox a couple times a month. And also, please share this podcast with anybody you know that wants to get better, because that's what we're all about. We're wanting to help people move the needle forward and help them live a more fulfilled life. This is a business podcast, but the better we are as human beings, the better we're going to be at whatever our careers are. So I want to speak to these ladies for hours and hours and hours because I've got to spend some time with them. But I want to introduce you. This is Nancy Lunn.
Thank you.
And I'm welcome you to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get to know her a little bit. And we've got Amy and we've got Molly. We've got Amy Mosser and Molly Kraeker.
Yep.
Yeah, so welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I want to tell my audience a little bit about you, and because I have such a great memory, I'm going to read it off my memory.
You remember your glasses this time.
Yes,
I have
remember the glasses. Oh, those
Oh my gosh! When did you get here? Did you just? Oh my God! Look who's here! It's my best buddy.
and she always has good glasses, so you guys match there.
That's right. We look darn
Those are
good.
awesome.
Yeah. Matter of fact, if you guys want to go do something else, feel free.
Go busy yourself.
It'll just be the two of us. So just a brief. So Molly and Amy are founders of Sisters Next Door Coaching and are global mindset and business coaches helping high-achieving women break free from the grind and step boldly into their God-given calling. I love that. I mean, that just describes everything. So I'm real excited about that. And also we have Nancy Lunn. I think I said it backward. Nancy Nunn earlier.
She has a bit of a nun.
Yeah,
And because I don't hear so well,
great.
it's a win. Hear that.
Right on. Well, we're in Florida right now.
Oh,
No, we are coming live from Omaha, Nebraska, home of Molly, Amy, and Nancy. That's what it should say when you're driving into town.
I agree.
Yeah.
The great state because of these three.
oh,
So Nancy is a lifelong teacher, and she is a motivational speaker, and I'm anxious for you to get to know this wonderful
thank you.
person.
Thank you.
We've spent some time together, the three of us, not long ago, and it was one of the best times I've ever had, just getting to know you three, and three people that are actually trying to help people get better. And so our topic today is just describes all four of us, and that's leading by example. You all are leading this wonderful life that's God-centered, and everything you're doing, everything the three of you are doing, when I read about you, when I learn more about you, you all have one significant commonality, and you're making people better. I mean, that's really describes it. You're making people better.
thank you.
Yes.
So what do you think about that?
I agree wholeheartedly, 100%.
Yeah. So tell us some of the things, first of all, that you as sisters, tell us about what you're doing together.
I always let Molly go. She's the oldest, so she always takes.
So you're the boss.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Well, then I'm just going to talk to you the whole. Now I thought I was with the boss over here. Yeah.
I think when we started this, we both were at a point in our life that we just knew that there was something more. We've been really successful in our other careers, and we moved out to the lake. It's something my husband always wanted to do. And then Amy followed suit. And this is after my parents relocated from Grand Island to Lincoln. We did not leave them. But my husband's dream took me out there kicking and screaming. I absolutely love it. And Amy followed about a year later.
It's the same lake. You guys
Yes.
Yep.
And it's
So do you ever
tiny
boat up to
town.
each other's homes?
All the time.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
yes.
All the time.
Yes.
I know.
It's so fun. And so I said, you can't wear heels. That was the very first thing. But guess what? She shows up in heels. So
I
that's
can wear
great.
heels.
She can
Heels on the
She was
sand.
born
Heels
in
in
them.
the
Yes.
sand.
She somehow
Yes.
can maneuver in the sand in heels. And she came out of the womb in heels. And
Wow.
we just knew you're most equipped to help the woman you once were, or the man you once were. And so we knew that we could do this and we could help other women who are just like us. Maybe they're empty nesters. Maybe they have been at home with kids. Maybe they've been successful in a career and they're ready to pivot and do something completely different. We meet a lot of people that in those kind of professions. So we just really knew it was on our heart. Like God called us to do more. And so for the last 3 years, we've been growing our Sisters Next Door coaching business, and we love it because it's global.
I love the name. I can't say. I'm Van. That's all I know.
Good morning, Van.
I can't talk today. I'm gonna be calling you Mary here pretty soon. So I love the name Sisters
you.
Next Door.
Yeah.
It makes it sound so inviting and approachable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of women, they either want a sister, or they once had a sister, or they would desire a better relationship with their sister. But everybody truly, ultimately wants a sister, and we love that. And then our mom, who is a rock star, and we grew up with a mom that was a speech and drama teacher, and so she's an incredible, gifted storyteller, speaker, and still at the young level of 80. She is killing it.
Oh, I know.
And I love that.
Oh,
and
man.
so we're
This is-
like, we're going to speak with her.
This is why our topic, because I thought of you when I thought of the topic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're leading by example.
Oh.
I mean, your whole life, you've been leading by example, and not on purpose. It's just who you are.
You know what, Van? I was thinking of this subject last night, and one thing came to my mind, and that was back when I was teaching in Grand Island. We had a superintendent of schools that was just beyond magic. He loved his faculty. He loved the town of Grand Island, and when I was thinking about leading by example, I want to share this wonderful story about what this man, his name was Dr. Michael Neal, and he was superintendent, and when he would want to notify us as a faculty, he would write us a letter, and it would be in our mailbox in the morning, and you know how he would sign the letter? Fondly yours, Mike.
That is
That's
fabulous.
nice.
Yeah.
I just thought to myself
that's
this
pretty
morning,
cool.
how cool is it for somebody to address those employees as fondly yours? I thought, boy, so talk about somebody leading by example. That touched my heart years ago. And I thought, how? If we can just use one word like fondly, what an incredible pivot that makes.
Look at the market left on you.
Yes.
You know,
The
look at how
emotion,
it
yes,
impacted
the
you.
feeling,
Exactly.
the feeling. Yeah.
It was and from that point on, I thought, my goodness, what comes out of your mouth is what was placed in your heart. So out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. And so what you're taking in is what you give out. So that's why leading by example is so incredible. Because we are filled with that abundance. Each one of us, both my daughters and myself, our family thrives on that abundance and that mindset of fondly yours.
I love that.
So
And
thank you.
And
Thank you for letting me share that.
Oh no, please, and keep telling us more. I learn when I'm with you, and I love learning. So please, we don't even have to talk to them. We can just pretend that they're not here. So anyway, what do you got going on there? But, you know, I want to tell you something. Your background being a teacher, and my whole family are teachers and preachers. We're teachers. I mean,
Yes.
we're teachers
Yes.
too. And leading by example can be just your
Yes.
everyday human.
Yes.
Just everything you're doing is an example to them and what kind of lives that they should live. And I love this dynamic because it's not something you see every day. You
Yes.
don't see two daughters and a mother that just are one unit. You guys are one unit. And that's real exciting to me. I came from a wonderful, loving family. And so I love to see this. It's really,
May I share one more quick
I
story?
want you to share a lot of quick stories. And they don't have to be quick.
Thank you.
I have nothing to do until next Friday.
Can I do it with you?
Yes. I've got Jocelyn here is our producer, and she said she's available for 2 weeks.
All right.
So, and I
It's a date.
usually go that long without showering anyway. So I'll just sit here. I just need food. Anyway, share a story.
So here's the story. My teaching career ended rather abruptly and not in a very favorable way. And I'm not going to go into all of the details, but it was absolutely crushing to me. And the other day I was going through my cookbook and I was looking for things, and I found a note from the woman that is sitting over there as I'm pointing to her.
Hi.
And do you know what the note said, Van?
No idea.
You will always be my teacher.
Wow. And that stuck with you. Yep. I love that.
I thought it didn't matter what job I had. I was going to teach her how to go through adversity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
look
that's-
at the result of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. We all
You
go
know?
through challenges in some form or fashion.
Exactly.
But when you've got people like your daughters that care deeply,
Yes.
that stuff like that would stay with me forever.
Yes.
I would stay with me forever.
Yes.
Very cool of you to do that because look at the impact it made on your mother.
And my goal is I'm gonna find that. It's still in my cookbook, and I don't cook.
Pass that along to me.
Because that was my next question. Was there any notes in your cookbook that said make something for Van? Did you look hard enough? Is there? Okay.
But I'll tell you what, I am going to frame that.
I would.
I am going to frame that because it meant so much to me that I thought I may have left that position, but I haven't left my real position.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you know that you were making that type of an impact when you wrote that note?
I knew from early on that there was something different about me. Like I said, I'm not a big jazz. I'm not always the most popular one. I'm not in the front row, but I do know what I have is impactful.
Great story.
Thank you.
I know what I have to say is very impactful, and I know that I leave people feeling better than I found them. I know that's a gift of mine. I let people be seen, and I don't always say a lot of words, but I do believe what I say is very impactful. And so that is just a gift that I felt from God as when I was maybe in junior high, senior high, when I started on a road by kind of on my own as I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And with that, I worked a lot of hours because I loved to make money and sell things. And I was very motivated by a career. And but I knew that was a gift that my mom had given to me. And I knew that my words meant a lot. And that's something I still really value.
So you know that was a God-given skill set for you, and you have been charged with helping people become better, but you had a really good quarterback
Amen.
to look up to say, you know that you were charged with, I'm supposed to be with my sister and we're supposed to help people move the needle and get better.
Yes.
And what makes it even better is you've got somebody under your own roof to learn from to make sure you're doing what you're doing correctly.
Yes, and we have seen as our mother, I have seen her walk through challenge after challenge and seen her pivot in just the most easy and effortless way. She didn't crumble into a ball and get into the fetal position. Maybe she did for about 30 minutes, but she picked herself up. So she is one of the most resilient people, and that is what has allowed me in particular. I've had a lot of challenges, and I am so grateful for them, but I pivot like no other. I am great at moving, and that's, I think, what makes
And leading by example. I would rather take direction, instruction, and my motivation and inspiration from somebody that's been there and done that.
Amen.
I have a real hard time when somebody says, "Well, my friend Bob went through this." I want Nancy to say, "This is the challenges." I want Amy and Molly and Nancy. These are the challenges I've been through, and this is how to overcome them.
Yeah.
I listen to people like you three more than anything because you've been there and done that, and you're still doing it. You're not done leading.
Thank you.
Right.
And you're not done leading, and you're not done leading. And we're leading by example, by our actions. And, it's very common for me to tell people when they say, "I love you," don't, and it's great, I'm glad you told me that, but don't tell me, show me.
Yeah.
And an example was a note in a cookbook. She didn't say "I love you," well, she does, but she showed you.
Yes, that's right.
That note that took her probably 8 seconds to write meant the world to her. These are the things that matter. It doesn't have to be monumental. They can be free. It doesn't. Showing somebody and leading by example can be completely free. You don't have to go buy anything to be that person.
That's right.
And I encourage today, because I do think in our world today we're not seeing enough of leading by example. And I'm talking about the CEOs of a 5-person company all the way to a 10,000 company. I think we can all do better because people look up to. It's like these young kids that love sports. When they're watching a pro football player on TV doing something that is just not right, and you don't want people to follow their lead, they're looking up to that person. Hey, it's okay if I do it.
Right.
I mean, you smacked a guy after the game was over. I'm going to do the same thing next time I play because my hero did.
Yes.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
That's right.
Leaders are charged with making sure we're doing the right things. Does that always happen? No, because we're human. We fall down. Leaders fall down. And then that's the best way to lead by example. Make a mistake, have a challenge, and show the world that you're correcting it, and they'll follow you.
And I believe that's so hard.
That was well said.
Yeah, that was well said.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And Van, the thing I especially want to point out is that when you catch people doing something right, let them know that was right.
That's what leaders do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was walking the dog, and I saw this young father, and he had maybe a 4-year-old child with him, and we were at Holmes Lake, and there's a kind of a really steep hill, dirt, and the kid had a yellow Tonka truck. Dad had a truck. I knew what they were doing, and I thought, oh, what a great thing to do. We're going to go to that top of the hill, and we're going to set those trucks loose, and we're going to watch them go all the way down. And I raced to tell that dad, oh, there are lots of things you could have done this morning, but none more important than spending quality time with that
and
little
boy. And you let him know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how did that make you feel when you did that?
But it is in giving where we receive. Yeah. And so I'm sure he absolutely thought, oh, I did the right thing today. Yippee.
That on that right there, using that as an example, we can all do that throughout the day.
Oh, and it's like you said, it's free. And so we've seen our parents do that our entire life. Yeah. And we are not shy about, I love your shoes. You look great. I know if I see a woman out running with her kids. I'm like, good job, Mama. Way to put yourself on the list. You know, I mean, just my mom will stand and clap for runners going by. I mean, some of my friends have even caught her on TikTok. They're like, I think that's your mom on TikTok. And the grandkid said, Grandma's famous before us because she was loving on another runner, just like, hey, you're out there doing it, and it's hard work, and I'm proud of you. And it's like that is free. Just if you see God in everybody. I heard someone say that just a few weeks ago, and I was working the other day at a coffee shop, and I had a lot of stuff to get done. And this sweet girl who knows me came up, and I just put my phone down, closed my computer, and I thought, just see Jesus in her. Just she is aching for some companionship, and you know, she's new to the state, and so it was just such a thing we saw our parents do all the time, and it costs nothing.
You know, everything you guys are saying, I hope our audience is getting this, and I hope that you challenge yourself today and find somebody that you can make a difference in their life. There's somebody waiting right now for you to call them and tell them that they matter, or the next person you see that may be doing something good, let them know. I want to tell you, we live in a world where it's super easy to complain. But not a lot of people are saying the good things. Like there's a lot of good things happening in this last week politically, and a lot of people are haters and this and that on both sides, but there's good things that are happening. And so we got to recognize that, and we got to not hate and be thankful that good things are happening. But we are charged with, helping people get better and letting them know. I was at a Mexican restaurant, and great meal. We had a middle-aged waiter, and me being a former waiter when I was building my real estate career 40-some years ago, I really respect waiters. And leaving there, so when I left, I asked to see the manager. Well, the first thing, the person at the counter is like, uh-oh, what happened? And she goes, he's not here, but I can give you his card. I said, it's all good. I said, but yeah, give me his card. So it took me literally, I don't know, not exaggerating, maybe 3 minutes, because it takes me a little longer to get on my computer than probably these two. But anyway, I got on there. I put on the email address, and I put manager's name, dear whatever. Just wanted to let you know I had dinner at your restaurant tonight, and our waiter was so-and-so, and I just want you to know it's because of him and your good food that we had a great experience. I would appreciate it if you'd recognize him. That's all I put.
Oh, perfect.
I got an email back, I think a day or two later. We not only recognized him, we gave his entire family a free meal. And so we have the ability, but if we don't, so if we praise them, we raise them.
Amen.
And that's really what we're charged with. What you did with the gentleman and his son, you praised him and you raised him. And he may think like, wow, I really didn't think anything of taking my boy out to play with this truck, but I guess it is pretty important. Maybe I should do this every week. You might have contributed to that mindset. So it's important. Leadership is not just like, how many sales did you get last month, Tommy? That's not what leadership is. Leadership is personal. It's mindset. And then it carries over into the human you want to be. If you want to be a great business person, if you want to be a great parent, a great daughter, a great spouse, we have to lead by example.
I always say, to whom much is given, much is expected. And we've been given so much by God. And so because of that, we do need to pour into others and give back. He has given us just beautiful lives and some beautiful influence, right? That we have, that we're able to just breathe life and build people up. And that's what we were all put on this earth to do.
And that's why I couldn't wait to spend time with you guys today, because just the way you think, I mean, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I mean, and I didn't coin that. Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, all these other great thought leaders. But it's the truth, and you learn. If you want to be a better leader, hang out with a good leader. If you want to be a better salesperson, hang out with a good salesperson. You want to be a greater parent, hang out with a good parent. But you two have something a lot of people don't have, and you've got Nancy. I mean, a lot of people don't have that kind of a parent that is who she is. I mean, this is a gift. So what I've done today is I'm going to ask you to sign this document adopting me into your family. I went to the courthouse this morning and I said, can I get the forms to be adopted into Nancy Lunn's family? And the judge said, yes, sir. Here's the form. So if you'll sign this, I will be at every Thanksgiving dinner. And I won't eat everything.
Well, she doesn't cook, so it'll be no.
Okay, then I'm going to tear this up.
Don't worry, my husband cooks. It's all good.
Then
It's all good.
Yes. No, but I'm being silly, but if anybody listening has the ability to be around people like these three, do it, because it makes us better. I'm better when I'm with you three. We need to recognize people that are doing good, and I call them leaders. Leaders has nothing to do with business. It's a human mindset. I want to be around people that make me better every day. And that's why I go to several different churches, and there's one I really, really like going to, but I want a different message. I want to learn something new.
Yes. Oh, that's a good idea.
To make me better,
Yes.
And also, like I went to one for, 15 years, and they're always like, when are you going to join?
Oh.
And I become really close to the preacher, and I think he keeps me around because I make him laugh. I say things that nobody says to him.
Yes.
Where he's like, what the heck did Deeb just say? But he says, well, why won't you join? And I say, well, if I do, then I can't park in visitors parking. And I'll never forget when I said that to him. He goes, I know you're being serious. And I said, yeah, I'm not going to walk. What if it's 20 degrees out? But, I could talk to you three for hours and hours.
Thank you.
I highly recommend to my audience that you find a way to follow these three ladies. And if you want an incredibly great motivational speaker, Nancy Lunn is,
Thank you.
I get, within 1 minute of listening to you, I want to get my lighter and light it. I want you to keep going.
Thank you.
I did that back in the day, by the way.
Yes.
Now you can just turn your cell phone off. So.
There might have been something on the other end. I was wild. But I'm grateful for you guys. How can people stay in touch with you two?
I think
social media. Yeah, that's the best.
Media, that's the best way, honestly.
Okay, and who should they look up? How should they? Is it what's it under?
You can look under, obviously our individual, Molly Lunn Kraeker, Amy Mosser Richards, and our website is www.sistersnextdoor.com.
I can't say Jocelyn, what'd you do to this mic? Hold on. Sisters.com. No.
Sisters Next Door.
Sistersnextdoor.com.
Yeah.
I did it.
Come be a sister.
I want to be a sister. I want to be a Mr. Sister. And I just want to say thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to have you back, all three of you back again, if it's okay.
We love it.
Please do.
Yes, and thank you for listening. Please, please subscribe to the Van Deeb podcast. Somebody out there needs to hear what we've been talking about, and I'm asking all of you today, share this with somebody that could use some uplifting and just some news about good leadership, because I've got three of the best leaders around. Thank you again for listening to and watching the Van Deeb podcast.